What's up, guys? Welcome back to the back nine of round one, 12th annual Smash Memorial, presented by Haviland.
Yeah, look at this leaderboard. Man, look at all these players.
Yeah, joined again by Michael McCarty. Luke has a lead already, scorching the front nine. Next 7 through 9 is unreal. Hole 10, jumping right into it, par 3, 237. I feel like a majority of the players are either going to go high right hyzer or a straight shot up the middle. The high right hyzer is safer.
I think it's a less risky
Yeah,
play.
but it's not as direct. And then we got, soft little flex out of Luke. And
Luke, not playing this as much, probably doesn't have that feel for that hyzer. I think that hyzer is kind of that local, we know the airspace shot.
yeah, and it kind of comes down like what shot you like throwing. Like I know Nick really likes throwing an Annie. So like that's why he, flat to Annie right there.
Exactly what he wants to continue doing from that front nine.
If he can throw that white zone on every hole, he's going to be pretty happy. Yeah, and here's the... Ooh.
Tight.
Yeah, that was a little
Hyzer.
inside, but that got
Tight.
through. That's sparked. I think Jared's going to go a little higher, a little more right. Looks like he has that Luna in his hand. Might be a trust. Yeah. That's the more... I don't know about everyone going that high, but that's the more common route,
Yes,
I feel.
I agree.
And this is kind of the tough spot about missing that gap is you got a tricky upshot. The camera doesn't do really justice how much of a little valley this hole is. But looks like a great upshot from Luke.
It's a fun hole.
It is. This is probably, if not the second most ace hole outside
for
of
sure.
4. Easy twos there from Jared and Dan. And looks like a CTP from Mr. Gill here. The old umbrella putt. That's what you like to see.
Hey, this is how you start the second. Yeah, all
I got
right.
him like a little five under after that tough start. Hole 11. This one has seen a lot of changes since the storm. This front left corner is the forehand gap now. Though the gap we're walking right now is the more traditional backhand route, hyzer. But this inside forehand route has opened up a lot with some trees that have fell down.
I'll be taking that sidearm route from now on. I mean, it's the easier play now.
Yeah, it looks like you turned that over a little bit much, but
Yeah.
I think it's just, even if you do turn it over, you're going to have one of the easiest pars just because you advance so far up there. Dan's going the traditional, caught a tree, looking for an up and down for 3. Looks like Jared's doing the same thing, high hyzer.
Looking. A little kick
Caught
maybe.
something, yeah. Yep, and then Luke's going to go that inside forehand as well. Especially if you like throwing a little flex forehand, this one just seems so easy.
It's not extremely difficult.
Because of the hill, as long as you get it on Annie,
Yep.
it's going to hyzer out because it's going downhill. He caught something late, but...
Also, that inside to the left used to be much thicker a long time ago, and now it's not nearly as daunting when you get in there.
Looks like we have some long bids here. That was pretty.
Spin it, Danny.
Yeah, Dan has such a unique release. It's so pretty. Nice little nose up spin. Must be a huge one to see him. Ooh. Scares it. He's touching metal.
He's starting to get rolling. We can see it. You can see it in his demeanor. His body language is showing I'm ready to play.
And this is what Basket got hit by one of the trees that fell in that storm. So this is a backup basket. A little bit more of a unique, classic look to it.
Looks good.
So,
We like a little tradition around here.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are used to seeing this one out here. So it looks like we got 4 pars there. Not unheard of on this hole. Par there's not terrible. 12, 298. As you can see on this right side, some trees got taken out in that storm as well. But I think the more traditional route for these players is going to be a forehand Then we'll see probably a backhand from Dan. There's a tree on the front left corner of the tee box. It's just kind of scary. As you can see, it's gotten hit a little couple times.
Yep.
It's just pretty scary for the backhand to hit the correct angle.
It's with the sidearm, the flex pattern is natural with this, and with the backhand, you're kind of pinching yourself more.
Yeah, you're like hugging that right side to avoid the left tree. And then those ones come in.
Oof. It's difficult.
Yeah.
Even for a player as good as Dan Treece, it's very difficult.
Yeah, it's just like you said, the flex just, ooh.
Yeah, or the sidearm burner roller. I didn't even think about it. Thanks, Jared.
That's on your bingo card. And it plays a little downhill, so definitely plays a little shorter, especially if you're going to go flex. It gets there quick. Looks like he might be going... This might be a zone out of Luke, which is
Natural,
just
yeah.
gross. Oh, my God. It's so good. Yeah, that's going to be a birdie.
I'd love to try that, but I'd only go like, what, 120?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like,
yeah, if
what?
you got a 300-foot zone shot.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's easy 3. That's a great up shot right there.
In that mess.
Yep. Looks like he was giving a little scary bid there.
Yep.
It's little lawn darts. As well for Dan, you can give that.
Boy,
yeah,
he is just never far off.
it's really. It looks like he crosses the chains, no matter what.
Yeah, he's
always the
in
right
the zone.
height.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
We're calling balls and strikes. He's not throwing balls.
No. And then we got Luke here for the. Looks like a 18-footer. You just can't take those for granted. And that is just
so little movement.
Yeah, and that's just an easy birdie with that zone. That was pretty. So we've got 3 pars and a birdie here, and Luke finally back on his little birdie run. Slow
Feeling
start
good.
for him on the back 9 here, 2 pars, but
He's having a snack now. He's feeling better.
yeah. So here we got arguably the hardest hole on the back 9, hole 13, 427. You kind of got to do your risk reward here. A lot of hill action on the right and left to really damage your mistakes. Kind of just adds insult to injury. It really just comes down to you playing for the 3, or are you going to get risky and give yourself a chance for the 2.
The thing about this hole is it comes at a part of the course where you already know what your score is, so you get to make the decision. Am I being risky? Am I going to be cautious? What do I need to do here?
Yeah, looks like he was trying to go a little hyzer flip straight shot and just came out a little early.
A little early. I think that would have been juicy.
And you can really just see the difference in how you like to throw on a throw like this. Like Luke looks like he favors the hyzer flip power shot, and Nick really likes his Annie flex shot. And then Dan also does like a lot of hyzer flips. That's a very safe, aggressive, safe shot, because you're only going to have 90 feet up shot. And that's the problem with laying up. If you lay up too short, the up shot is scary. If you got like 180 into the basket on these hills, the short pad is no joke. So
come on, Jared.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Get up there.
Yeah, buddy. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
A little extra. Huey Brown likes it.
Yeah, that. And that was like never in risk of going anywhere but straight off the tee. Perfect little hyzer, flips up, rides, enough just to finish late, catch edge.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well done, Jared. Well done.
We'll put that on your Instagram.
And here's a common place to be. In one of the little patches of trees, trying to get up and down. Like I said,
like he managed it well.
Yeah, like it's nervy just because of the hills. That's a great shot. No chance of really any issues.
You never know if this kid is about to run this basket or if he's about to lay up. It all looks the same.
Yeah, it's just so soft.
Oh,
great shot. Yeah, 3 threes and looks like Nick's got a little extra here for his par. This would be a big one to knock down.
some funny footing here.
man, he's getting a lot of those like edge of chains, just not grabbing. He's giving him a chance to miss.
Yes.
It's just so soft.
Ooh.
And we still haven't even gotten Jared. There we go. Making this hole look easy. Probably is Athena there, or a Explorer probably. That's a great shot. So 2-3 is a 4 and a 2. That's a pretty common.
Yep.
Minus the 2. I mean, getting a 2 on each card is probably.
They're excited to go play 14, 15.
Yeah. Yeah, here you can get some more birdies now. Like, that's probably the end of the true trouble holes. And we're playing the bottom basket on 14, 280. So, probably going to be 3 forehands and a backhand from Dan. You just kind of want to get something that pushes right over our heads right now and just finishes right. The basket is a little bit more elevated than it used to be. Just adds a little bit extra on the putt. I agree. This is the, I think, consensus easier placement on this hole.
I think a wooden basket koozie would look really nice.
That would be sweet. Looks like Jared turned that one a little bit over and caught a tree, but he should probably be fine.
Ooh, I see that Grumpy's ad over there on the left. That's my veteran uncle. He has a food truck. If you guys are looking for somebody for your event, hit up my uncle, Grumpy's Food Trailer.
Absolutely. Without these guys sponsors, this wouldn't be possible. Here's the backhand from Dan. It's a hard backhand. It is a very hard backhand hole. Nick going back to his backhand as well. That looks pretty. It's just a hard one to watch, honestly.
I'm surprised he didn't go sidearm on it just because some of the other holes that he decided to, but Nick's a great player and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, easy 3 there from Jared. And looks, nice long bed here. Just a green light right here. Ooh, basket high. He's just right there. He is right there.
I wonder what he's going to think after he finished watching this round, you know? Oh, Dan. He loves it.
Yeah, nice long putt there from Dan. That's 2 outside of the circle for him today. God, that spinny nose up putt is just so pretty. It just hits with like nothing. It just hits so
no
soft.
chance of coming out. That thing is put perfectly in.
Let's see if Luke can match. Ooh, a little bit too much Andy there, but
I don't think that's his normal balance from some of the other way he's putted today. That for whatever reason, that was not how he's been looking.
Yeah, the camera doesn't really do it justice how steep some of these hills are.
For sure. Oh. Nick.
It's the par putts that are really getting him. Like he's getting metal on his birdie putts, but they're just, like you said, squeaking a little bit. Like he's full running these.
Full running them, getting full distance comebacks, and just.
Jared, this isn't legal, but we'll allow it today. He thinks he's so funny too. I love it.
I'm gonna talk to the TD when I get inside.
Right. So we got a couple pars, a birdie from Dan, and we got 15, 273. This is a straight downhill shot. This one's a lot about height control. You just don't want to throw it too high because then you can get the hyzer out. Definitely one of those ones you want to get down the stretch. Probably going to see 4 backhands here.
Definitely a basket that could use a new version. It's been beat up a little bit. Oh.
Ooh, good kiss, I think.
Yeah.
Dan making a better door than a window there.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Looking right into the camera. Breaking that wall.
Yeah, and Dan has himself only 1 back after that hot start. 1 back of Luke through 14.
I can't think of a Smash Memorial that Dan Treece wasn't in contention in the second round.
Yeah, he's just steady Ed, man. He doesn't make mistakes.
No.
Like his mistake is a par.
You're going to have to beat him.
Mm-hmm. And we got the 1 forehand here and a great kiss. And that's what I love about watching Luke play. Is he hates luck. Like he hates when he gets a good luck play and a bad luck play.
It drives that kid crazy. He's
he knows
definitely got that athlete's mentality.
Yeah, he knows he made a mistake. and he doesn't even want the true. Little stump grab there.
Well,
Nick's just having himself a time here.
Here we go. All right, that looked better.
Tap in birdie or tap in bogey there. That's just.
Yep.
You could see his attitude on after the tee shot. He just knows he let that one get away from him. Long bit here from Jared.
Come on, Jared.
Nice height.
Ooh, staring at a comeback right there.
Mm-hmm. And Luke here for his stealing the birdie. You still got to make the putt, even if you get lucky sometimes. And ooh, off the pole. Yeah, that's probably on that basket there.
It's just they have a lot of character, and I love, you know me. I love the more traditional, the older things about disc golf, but
yeah, I've heard some rumors we're going to be getting some new baskets out here, but not for this tournament quite yet. It's a great par putt there from Jared. Nick just looking to get off this hole, and honestly, probably through this round for his standards of play. And then Dan tapping in that easy par. Hole 16, par 5, 770 feet. This is where things can really separate yourself from other players. You want to land up right about here. Further you get, the better. If you're playing for the 4, if you get to that short pad, highs are up, lay up for the easy 4. But some of these players might be going a little bit more aggressive for the eagle.
this is a separator right here, right? You're making, this is a true golf hole. You're making decisions about where you're landing, what you're doing off the tees for your different landing spots.
Yeah, this is a great hole because of just how important this tee shot is to make you even get a chance to make those decisions. Looks like Dan was a little low, a little turned, but honestly, birdie is still in play for a man of his caliber. It's like Jared's getting pretty aggressive. If that hyzer's out, that's going to be good.
He loves getting wild on this hole.
Yeah.
It makes him happy.
And if you're good at scrambling, there's really no reason to not get aggressive because there is so much airspace late, and that
Get stable. Okay. Oh, touch something. Yep.
and he's still fine. Honestly, for him, birdie is still easy because of how much he can gain off this one, and that Nick's just going full send.
Put on that show.
Yeah, that's
Woo! That's what Nick Gill can do, people.
Yeah, and that might even catch edge, and yeah, that's pushing pushing the berm.
That is pushing the berm.
Yeah.
If you've been there, you know how impressive that is.
Yeah, that's looking for 3. Like, if you get there, Nick's like, I'm getting a 3. And here's Luke just saying, hey, I can throw far, and I'm getting my birdie. And he's going to be, after hitting the tree on his drive, he's circle 2.
Wow. He's so good and makes it look effortless. That's what the best players do. They make it look easy, but it is obviously not. Nobody else can do that.
Yeah, that is a bomb. And then, like I said, Dan, if he gets up past the berm, he still has a pretty easy chance of getting his birdie just because of how big his circle is for putting-wise. Catch edge. Ooh, a little more height, and he would have been money, and still has a chance for birdie. And this is just mashed. If you're throwing a forehand into the green for your 3, oh, that's so good. That's probably parked. That's 25 feet for 3.
Amazing.
And then Dan's going big hyzer for, got a little kiss. Work back. He's probably on the path to 17.
Oh, god dang iron leaves. Yeah.
Hook up, and Jared's got himself a tap
Hey.
in. Oh, look.
A lot of ground play.
Yeah,
a lot of
he's
ground
got
play
a 20
there.
footer for his birdie. Yeah, there's the edge of circle 2. Easy birdie right here for Luke after what looked like unfortunate kiss.
Yep. Whoop.
Yeah, safe little bid for his birdie, but tap in 5 after ending up in the woods on the tee shot. Yeah, God, his stroke is so clean.
Beautiful putter.
And he just made that hole look very easy. That 770-foot 3 out of Nick.
Great job, Nick.
And that just shows he has the skills. It just wasn't his day.
Yeah, you guys seen what was going on with the putts.
Yeah, when you're touching
That
metal
is
every
not
time.
his normal round.
Yeah, if I would like to see this. There you
Yeah,
go.
love you too, buddy. We love you too.
So that's a couple birdies and an eagle and one par. Hole 17, 340. This is your, honestly, if you have 350-foot power, one of your most standard backhand hyzer shots in all of disc golf, honestly. So much airspace off to the right. It's more just about distance control.
Yeah, they're just looking to finish a good, hard round here at Fallasburg. The weather's kind of let up, and they're going to check it, see who can get closest.
Yeah, this is your standard hyzer lawn darts for these guys. And that just needs to work left. Looks like a little deep.
Hit Huey. Oh, I might have touched him.
Yeah. I think if Nick
makes
gets
me
that
happy.
Yeah, if Nick gets that a little higher, I think that's money. Just left it a little low, just push super straight. It's a problem to have, I guess.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Saucy.
Too deep? A little bit too
It's like
deep.
somebody was trying to egg him on to see
Yeah.
if somebody could.
Let's see if Luke can make the adjustment. It's
Such
Yeah.
a calm player.
that's a good height.
I love the body language.
Yeah, when you have 400-foot power, obviously Luke
Yeah.
has probably 600. You got to go high on this shot, just because it is tucked back there to the left a little bit.
Yep.
And you're going so wide, and Luke and Dan here doesn't have quite 400-foot hyzer power.
Oh, look at the way he uses the
Yes.
fade and the skip.
Yeah,
It's
that was
just
pretty.
well played by a great veteran.
And this is just your horse shot here, and tap in 3.
I think he was just trying to keep it out of that puddle.
Oh yeah.
That's another way to do it. Keeping his disc
Yes.
dry.
Nick is he's making some and missing some that he normally does, and it shows he's got the skill. It just wasn't his day on some of those holes.
He can really put on a show.
Yeah. Nice putt from Dan.
Bloop.
And Luke with the CTP here. Yep. He hasn't missed a putt. The one that didn't go in hit the pole and came back at him on hole 15. And,
Oh, yeah.
and that puts him to 10 under through 17.
Shoot him
Jeez.
down. He's going to be fun to watch over at Big Chuck coming up.
Yeah. Second round will be at Big Chuck due to some construction at Smash. So we got a challenge for our players here, just because 2 different courses, 2 rounds, you really don't have a chance to make up for those mistakes you made on round 1.
Yep. It's a different Smash Memorial, and it was fun that we got to do it this one year, but I can definitely say we'll be happy to be back home next year.
Absolutely. So hole 18, you can either take the path that was walked, or you can take the high right hyzer around the tree. It just depends on your distance. My guess is we're going to see 3 hyzers, and Dan goes straight. And, yeah, if you go that high, you know you got some power. That's circle 1. Gotta be.
These are great players, and there's a reason that they are on the feature card. Easy choice.
Yeah, then looks like Dan's going to go like the inside flex line.
Of course.
Yeah. Just works out perfectly. And skips up, and don't hit your head, Dan. Wow, he just made that shot look so easy. He basically just threw the same shot back to back. I guess that's a pretty smart way to play it. If you throw a 350-foot flex shot, both 17 and 18. Jared going high hyzer. Flip to flat. This has got to get left.
I assume a lot of these guys are going to mirror their 17 and 18 tee pads. They're probably not going to do one way and another way.
Right. And Jared pushed a little too straight there.
He likes to try to push that parking lot. It makes him feel good.
That was a nice little circle edge from the bush. Nick, another one, circle's edge. This is that range that's going to get him in trouble today. And you could tell his body language right when he released that. He's like, it wasn't a clean release for Nick. And that's kind of how you know you're a good putter, is when you know immediately.
Yep.
Oh, from the knee. Wanted to end with that birdie. So Dan was able to get one on the card. Didn't get one on Luke mostly to finish that round out.
It's going to be quite an awesome battle to see them in the next group.
And this really shows play styles for the player.
Sure.
Luke and Dan couldn't honestly be more different players by their play style. But if you play your style well, it doesn't matter. And look at that. Dan, Luke from the feature card, 10 and 9. And Zach Nymph with a neg 8. And yours truly, Jeff Smith, neg 6. To round out your lead card going into Big Chuck.
You were so happy. I was so happy for you.
Yeah, I was able to battle through the elements there and get to Big Chuck to play with Luke, Dan, and Zach. And
very cool. Thanks
for watching. That was a great featured round. Unreal play out of Dan and Nick there, or Dan and Luke. Goodness, with a 10 and 9 under. Unreal.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate you supporting us at Michigan Disc Golf Empire in our Smash Memorial. So thank you guys so much, and thank you for inviting me to the studio. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.